Well, hello beautiful people and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm talking about a couple of businesses that you can be able to start right from the comfort of your own home. My name is Thandisa Mahe and I talk all things relating to business, making money and the family life. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the continued support. It is truly appreciated. And if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing, especially if you love things that relate to how to start and grow that business. Okay, let us get right into it. The first thing that I want to address is the setup and the setting. Today, I had a bit of a challenge in shooting this video, but I had to make a decision. I had to make a choice and make a call. It's not like my usual videos, but I think it still looks nice. Tell me in the comment section if it still looks nice. I think it does. I had to make a decision as to whether to make excuses because of my current circumstance or to just shoot. And I decided I am shooting. I am not missing a Tuesday. Okay, let's get into the video. The first thing that I want to talk about is I have been getting a lot of requests from people asking about other businesses that they can also be able to start from home ever since I did that video about, starting a business cooking food right from your home. So some people have been asking, what are some other business ideas that, one can be able to start from the comfort of their own home? So today I'm covering a couple of these and the last one is truly the best. Tell me in the comment section which one is your favorite and which one you want me to expand more and give more context and information around. In this video, I'm just going to be covering some of the ideas and giving you a way for you to actually launch and start these businesses. The first type of business that you can actually start from your own home is online tutoring. Now, I know that a lot of people, think and believe about themselves that they do not have anything that they can teach anyone. And that is not true. If no one has ever told you this before, I'm telling you right now, that is not true. There is definitely a skill, a capacity, a knowledge that you have that you can share with those that are interested in that space, that want to know more in that space. And you do not have to move away from your home. You can literally do this from the comfort of your own home. Obviously, you need to, take whatever idea that you have and decide on which audience you're going to focus on and which skill you're going to be transferring through tutoring. You are actually going to be teaching people a certain specific skill, but you need to first sit down and understand who those people are, who can actually make use of the skills that you have. And I know that, to counter the struggle that people believe about themselves, where they think that they don't have any capacity, they don't have any knowledge, that is just not true. Sit down, make a list of things that you're good at, things that you can do, things that you love, things that you're passionate about. And as you make this list, I'm sure by the time you finish, you can be able to see that you've got a lot of skills, you've got a lot of capacity, you've got a lot of knowledge that you can transfer to other people. You just need to then spend time to say which kinds of people can actually make use of the knowledge, the skills and the expertise and the capacity that I have, and then start your tutoring. And you can actually do your tutoring virtually. When I say online, I mean virtually. So you'd need to have access to the internet or a Wi-Fi connection. Let me just say the internet, whatever way you're going to do it. And you just need to choose a platform that you're going to use. TikTok is really good right now. YouTube is actually very good as well because people that are on YouTube are already coming here to learn something. So you're not trying to convince people that land on the platform. When someone comes to YouTube, they know that they are looking for a specific thing. So then you can start doing lives or classes, showing people, talking to people, sharing the information. And as you do this over time, you give yourself a target. Okay, once I've reached 30 people, then I'm going to start charging. Once I've reached 30 people and they're giving me positive feedback, I'm going to start structuring the actual program and charging to have the program. Then you can host it privately on platforms like Zoom, or platforms like, you could even use like WhatsApp. I've seen a lot of people making money by hosting some of these online tutoring programs on WhatsApp. And it was actually interesting. I've never thought about it, but it actually works. You charge people to participate, and that is how you start your business. You need to obviously have course content, the modules that you're going to be teaching the people, structure the course content, and then deliver it. This is a business that you can start, and you can actually scale this business as big as you want it to be. And if you feel like you don't want to move outside of your home, even when it grows bigger, you can still keep it there, but create structure, employ people. You could even work with other virtual freelancers and people that can offer a skill into your business, whether they're going to be managing the administration or doing the marketing or actually delivering the classes even themselves. It doesn't really matter. But as the business grows, it is your decision to make as to how quickly you want it to grow and how big you want it to grow. The next kind of business that you can start from the comfort of your own home is an online retail store, okay? You can start selling items online from the comfort of your own home. What you need to decide, obviously, is to find out what are some of the things that people like, that people buy a lot. Things that are always in demand. You're gonna need to first do your research. Do your research thoroughly to select the kind of products that you are going to focus on, because you do not want to launch products that people are not gonna be interested in. But the powerful thing is this, that you can actually start selling products that you do not even hold yourself. So you get a supplier for the product. Once you've decided the kind of product that you want to sell, then find out who can supply the product for you. To you, how much they charge, how would you get the product to the client, their shipping costs involved, the expenses that you need to incur, the packaging, etc. And then you launch a platform where you're actually going to be selling your products from, whether you're going to use existing ones like Shopify, Etsy, Amazon. There's Amazon South Africa right now. They've just launched their .co.za storefront, and you can also use platforms like Takealot. But obviously you need to first research what the conditions on all these platforms are. Obviously, the underlying truth with all these platforms is that they are going to charge a certain percentage. So you're not going to get all of the money, right? But the other thing that you need to be aware of is they've got minimum requirements for some of the products that you supply, and also they want to hold certain quantities. Some of these platforms will want to hold certain quantities before they can actually, like, you cannot just list your products and leave them there without actually ensuring that they can be able to hold certain stock for distribution to be easy. And also because they don't want to, send the message to customers that sometimes they hold products they sell products or list products that they don't actually have on hand that they can supply to customers quickly. Those are the dynamics of using existing platforms. But you can also just move away from all of that and just basically use either a website or social media. Use a website. If you've got the money to invest in a website, then you do so. You build a website and you list your products there. Then you use social media, search engine optimization to actually drive traffic to the product or the service that you've listed there, and make sure that you know exactly what the fulfillment process is going to be to ensure that your customers get their hands on those products, and you will not have moved outside your home. The third business that you can be able to start from the comfort of your own home is freelance writing. Guys, people need documents written every single day, all the time. In my business, as a person, I cannot explain how many documents I produce on a daily basis. How big the documents are, because writing is a skill. If you've got the skill of writing, and come to think of it, let me not emphasize skill too much, because in today's day and age, you literally have got AI and advanced technology that can be able to help you to write even if you cannot write. Obviously, there is no way of comparing people with a skill of writing with people that don't have the skill of writing. But it doesn't mean that just because you don't have like a born with type of skill of writing like I am, I believe I'm born with that skill. That's why I'm able to do it. But it doesn't mean that then you are secluded, like you cannot participate in this type of market, in the writing market. But the first departure point for you is to decide on a space. Now, I have niched myself in business writing. I write for all documents relating to business. So you need to also find out, you can link this with your passion. If you love agriculture, you can do agriculture, all written things for the agricultural industry. For technology, if you like technology, if you understand it more, you need to choose a niche that you're going to focus your writing towards, and then invest in understanding that niche even better, understanding that industry even better, knowing what some of the areas where people need written documents. Now create a portfolio of your work. So if you choose a certain industry or a niche, also choose the kind of documents that you're actually going to be producing, the kind of writing that you're going to be doing, and then create that writing. You make an example with a non-existent company, for an example, in the tech space, and say, okay, if I were to write a memorandum for this company, this is what it would look like, and actually write it so that you're building this portfolio, so that when you go and knock on doors within your industry to offer your freelance writing services within your business, you are actually able to show whatever it is that you can be able to do, like real evidence. Guys, people work with evidence. We no longer in these days want people that are just talking. We need evidence, okay? And another thing that you can be able to then do is to go on LinkedIn and focus on the different companies that use freelance writers, okay? And advertise your services to them. Obviously, even your LinkedIn profile should be optimized to reflect the fact that you are running this kind of a business. You've got a freelance writing business. And then engage with these different agencies, institutions, companies, organizations that actually make use of freelance writers, and engage them. Like, write them emails and tell them this is the kind of work that you do, and attach your portfolio there so that they can see the evidence of the work that you can actually deliver for their writing needs. This one is another beautiful one that I really, really love. A virtual assistant. You can actually start a business offering virtual assistance services. Guys, there are so many different people that need an assistant that they can call on, but that is not on their payroll, that is not on a full-time basis. Obviously, you are going to even here decide which types of clients you want to offer your virtual assistance services to. Do not be too broad. Do not offer the support to everyone, because industries are not the same and the needs are not going to be the same. Things that you need to master is management of tasks, scheduling, management of emails, like email management, data entry, things like that, and make sure that you're professional. This business requires a high level of professionalism. And another highly important thing that you need to keep in mind with this kind of a business is you need to multitask. You need to be able to manage multiple accounts. Now, I am going to advise you to start with small accounts. Like, maybe say that you're going to take only 3 accounts and see how you handle those accounts where you are offering virtual assistance services and support to other people. You can even do things like you help busy moms. You help busy moms to run their errands. Literally, that is where you virtually assist. You take these busy mom schedules, manage when their kids need what, where, and how, and you could even offer services where you actually help them to execute this, more than just reminding them, scheduling this, planning for them, sending out emails for them, responding to those, etc. You could even, as the more you grow, incorporate an element where you also run the errands yourself directly. This is also another business that you can be able to start. Another business that you can start from the comfort of your own home is graphic designing. And I know every single time I bring up the words graphic designing, people have their weapons up, because, we want to complicate things by okay, I don't want to get into that. Let me not get into that. Actually, let me just cut that out. Okay, I'm not going to get into that. So graphic designing is a business that you can start from the comfort of your own home. You can decide that, for an example, you are just going to do posters for the entertainment industry. Let me make an example. Every single time the entertainment industry in your local area, there is an event that's going to happen, people come to you for you to design posters for them that are going to reflect their events. They'll obviously have to send you a lot of information relating to the people that are going to be there, their photos, their graphics and everything, when you build and design the posters using platforms like Canva. This can be very lucrative. You can start small. You can even, move into then designing social media posts for people, things like that. The simple things that you can be able to do that could actually generate a lot of money. I know people who charge like 350 for a Canva designed poster. 350 rand, while others are even charging thousands of rands, okay, just for one Canva designed poster. People can say it's 1,500, it's 2,000 rand for one poster. Looking at the kind of event that they're going to be assisting on, they then decide to balloon their prices, and people will still pay. So I'm not advising that you take that route. You can just start small, like charge like 400 rand for a poster and a Canva designed poster for an event, and focus on the entertainment industry, or focus on weddings, or focus on funerals. People always need posters. There are thank you notes that are done for funerals. They are the actual invitations for funerals, for weddings, things like that. You can also tap into that space, and you can do it from the comfort of your own home if you have a computer and access to the internet. Another business that you can start from the comfort of your own home is consulting. Guys, consulting has a lot of money, okay? And people will be like, okay, what do I consult about? You consult about whatever it is that you're good at. You become a consultant in the space, the niche, the area that you are highly skilled in. Like, tell me, If you are 20 years old, or let me say 25 years old, and you have gone to university and studied a certain degree or a certain diploma in a certain discipline, whatever it is, you know a lot in that space. You can actually start consulting people to help them understand that space. I'm making this as basic and as practical as possible. Now, imagine someone who has been working in a certain industry for 10 years. Imagine how much wealth of information that person has. Someone, and now maybe they've lost their job and they don't know what to do. You can actually consult in that space. Guys, the power of social media today, right now in our day and age, is so huge in terms of putting your skill out there in front of the relevant audience. And the interesting thing is these algorithms quickly understand where to place your content or your information, as long as you understand search engine optimization, as long as you understand how to use searchable terms, how to use these platforms. You can be able to put the relevant information in front of you can match the audience. What you are saying, the algorithm itself is going to go and match what you are saying with the people that want to hear that. It's creepy how powerful it is. But you can actually go also into the space of consulting based on the area that you have expertise on. And someone might say, I've never worked in my life. You have lived. You have lived, and the fact that you have lived means there's something you know. And there's something that you know, that there is someone who is interested to know about that thing which you know. And you are the person to teach them and show them. Consulting. You can then charge fees for sessions. Like for an example, for my consultations, right now I'm currently running a special. It's 350 Rand for 30 minutes for you to consult with me, because I've got expertise in the space of business. I've been working in this ecosystem, in the small business ecosystem for such a long time. So I can consult, and you come in and you ask your questions. By the time you end the you are happy because you've gotten what you were looking for. Another business that you can start from the comfort of your own home is actually providing fitness coaching services. Like, you become an online fitness coach. There is a guy on TikTok. I actually joined that guy's platform almost every day. He offers virtual physical, like, guys, the kind of exercises that you get from the gym that you actually pay for, he offers them for free. Obviously, he does have a way of integrating that free content with a paid kind of content where he helps you one-on-one. The numbers on that live, he just goes live at a certain time every single day. He's a fitness instructor. He supports you. He says, okay, come on, let's go. Take this, do this. Now shake it off. Now it's rest time. Now, until you actually finish a whole hour and you have a body, like you are active, you become healthier in doing that. People need those services. Some people feel embarrassed by going to gyms. I also have a challenge with going to gyms, but I'll go. I don't like exercising in front of people, and when there's a lot of people, I feel anxiety at the gym. I don't know why, but I'm gonna work and break that because I'm in a weight loss journey right now. But what I'm trying to say is this: there's a market for people who just want to do it in the comfort of their own home. So when you get a camera, you stand in front of a window with light, and you start exercising and showing the people on the other side of the camera how to do it. And the more you do this, you'll have challenges. You make people participate in challenges. You can host it virtually now. Separately outside, where you go live, where anyone can join, where you'll have like a membership program where you charge people to do one-on-one sessions, to consult as to what kind of exercises they can do for themselves, etc. Like, it's really wonderful. The last one that I'm going to talk about in this video, and I actually realized that I'll probably need to do a part 2 of this video, but let's just wrap this one up. The last one that I'm going to talk about is social media management. You can actually do social media management and start that kind of a business right in the comfort of your own home. To be honest, there are so many businesses, and focus on businesses, so many different businesses that actually need social media management services. They don't know how to get into the social media space. They don't know how to create a social media strategy. They don't know how to create content around social media and how to position their business, their brand, their products, their services, so that they are relevant in the social media space. You can understand a certain industry and niche down on a specific industry, and then you say you do social media management for X kind of businesses. You actually start building content and then presenting that in the form of a portfolio, whether it's going to be online, hosted like virtually, or you're going to like print stuff. But I like doing everything online. and you're going to pitch this to these kind of businesses that you are targeting. And guess what? Once you niche down and say you're only helping engineers, let me make an example and say you're only helping engineers. First of all, engineers don't have a problem with paying, so they're going to be able to afford your fee. That's the first part. Number two, you will also then go and investigate the industry and understand it better and start creating content around that, right? And because you will have an in-depth understanding of the engineering field and how to position it appropriately within the social media space, you can actually offer these services for people in your area, people in your province, and people outside the province, like all engineers in the country, in South Africa, and it also cuts across borders. You can actually do it in Africa. What? But obviously you want to take it in chunks, in steps, in stages. You don't want to do the whole thing all at once. You want to take it in steps. Start with your local area and then grow it and then grow it and then grow it to as much or as big as you want it to be. And the more you focus on a specific niche, the better you become. The more value you bring, because you are focused on this niche and you're allowing it to consume you. And the more it consumes you, the more your skill is sharpened within the niche. Guys, these are some of the ideas that you can actually look into and start today. Start without delay. Start today in the comfort of your own home. If you've got questions around the business ideas that I've spoken about today, you can drop them in the comment section. And if you've got a specific business that you'd like me to cover in depth, then you can also tell me in the comments section. I hope you learned something from this video. If you are new to our channel and you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell so that you're kept abreast of when we put out new great content. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for continuing to support us. That's all from me for today. Until next time, stay absolutely blessed.